So with all this quartz crystals, there's never been any substantial amount of gold ever found?
No, they did mine here, so I can show you. I got some little extra goodies in here. So most of our rocks are made of minerals, right? So like we're all made up of cells and atoms and organs and blah blah blah. So all rocks have a mineral content. The majority of our minerals are going to be the quartz or mica. So this is the mica. People will be like, what's that shiny thing? This is what that shiny thing is. They did mine for this here in the park a little bit. We actually you probably driving down, you saw that fence line.
Yeah.
That used to be all private property, but the guy who owned that private property has passed away and willed it into the park to become part of the park.
Oh.
And mostly the mines that our survey crews, our archaeological crews have found have this been kind of pits where they were digging for this mica, but we've actually now inherited the shaft mine where they were they believe it's 300-foot vertical shaft by a horizontal shaft by a 300-foot the vertical shaft. They were mining this because they used to make windows out of this stuff.
Oh wow.
So it's very heat resistant. So they use it to put in ovens, like the little windows in ovens, and plated glass windows they used to make out of mica. Yes, sir.
What happens to where it ends? What happens?
What happens where it ends? It joins the Colorado River in a town called Grand Junction. And that is why Grand Junction is called Grand Junction, because it is the junction between the Gunnison River and the Colorado. Eventually the Colorado makes its way out to the ocean.
Off in California.
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between this Black Canyon and the Grand Canyon?
The Grand Canyon?
Yeah.
So Grand Canyon is a mostly sandstone canyon.
Okay.
So you only get to the very basement rock of the sandstone of the Grand Canyon when you get all the way at the bottom. There's this layer down there called the Vishnu Shale, which is very old. Don't quote me, but it's like 2 or 3 billion years old. We had all that sandstone, but because it uplifted, all that sandstone that was in the Grand Canyon like eroded away. And the basement rock that would be at the bottom of the Grand Canyon, it rose up here on this canyon. So our river carving went through that basement rock and didn't have to go through all that pesky sandstone first. That had to get through the Grand Canyon there. So.